Hey, so keeping it as raw and as real as it gets, being consistent. I'm going through it. I mean, there's really no other way of describing it. Like I said, just keeping it raw, keeping it real. I'm really going through a very difficult time right now. Um, my health, dealing with this cancer, has been an ordeal. Has been one hell of a journey. On top of that, it's not just physically with the cancer, but on top of that is the mental aspect of it. It's really taking its toll. Um, like I said, I wanted to do a channel or a section or something about men's mental health. Um, I've been really thinking about it, really seriously thinking about it. And what I'm going through right now has just been like clarification that I should be doing it. Because to sit here and go through your daily life and really get beat down the way men do, the way I've been getting beat down. Oh, excuse me. Just going through some changes, mentally, physically, relationship wise, work wise, driving Uber and getting shafted, you know, Uber, Jesus, Uber and Lyft and all these rideshare companies, and they're just seriously taking advantage of you. And relationship wise, it's just one thing after another, and it takes its toll on you mentally and physically. Went to the dentist the other day and had to have 2 teeth removed. Emergency surgeries to have them removed. And I ended up getting stuck in there for 4 days. 4 days. 4 days for tooth removal, tooth extraction. Face swelled up like I just had a golf ball just sitting here on the side of my face. It was incredible. And then other aspects, things going on in your life that it just really takes its toll. So that's why I wanted to do something about a men's mental health channel, a mental health channel in general, but a men's mental health channel, because here it is: men are supposed to be strong all the time. We're supposed to be on point all the time. We're supposed to take things in stride, be able to handle it, keep it moving, keep your head up, keep making money, keep making the right decisions, and not blink an eye, not bat an eye, not falter at all. And if you do falter, you're seen as weak. You're seen as a beta. You're seen as not enough. Your relationships fail. Your relationships fail. You have issues. You're seen as less than. It's not right. It's not fair. But then, then you get hit with life isn't fair. Suck it up. Shake it off. Keep it moving. That's what's expected of most men nowadays. So I can see how a lot of men, or people in general, not just men, but why people end up committing suicide. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, taking medication for it, stuff like that, that's another sign of weakness. Why is that? Why is there such a stigma? Why do people have to perform for others? Why are we expected to live or look one way on the outside to everybody, but deep inside, we're just screaming for some kind of semblance of help or some kind of semblance of peace, rational thinking. You ask a typical guy, how you doing? 9 times out of 10, he's going to say, I'm all right. I'm fine. And deep down inside, he's dying inside. I wish there was a way to say it's okay. Society isn't as bad as it is. You're not alone. But it's difficult. It's difficult. Does anybody have any answers? Some of these questions just don't go away. They don't. Because you don't get them answered. And then you get to the point where enough is enough. That's when people are fed up and decide to take their own life. I'm not at that point. At least I think I'm not. I can honestly say that recently, because of some of the medication that I'm on, because of the cancer, one of the side effects was causing depression. And if you do a search, you'll see that depression, as a side effect of depression, there's thoughts of suicide, things like that. So, yeah, because of me taking this medicine, I did actually, one of the meds rather, I was thinking about it. Crossed my mind a couple of times, but that's when I woke up. I'm very self-aware. I'm not like super hyper aware, but I am pretty self-aware. And I started to realize once that I got to that point where I thought that way, I was like, something's wrong. Something's wrong, something's wrong. And then I started to do research, do a little digging. What is this medicine? What is the side effects of these medications that I'm on? And I stopped taking it. Slowly but surely, I started to feel better. Things in my head started to clear up. But what about those people that don't realize that? What about those people that aren't as self-aware? And I'm not saying that I'm like 1000%. I know what's going on in my head. I know what's going on in my body. But what about those people that just are totally oblivious and they're like, oh, this medicine is supposed to help? Okay. Just run with it. But other aspects of your life are failing and they don't realize it because they're so absorbed into, well, I'm taking this medication for this, and don't realize the side effects of it that affect other things in your life. So they don't realize it, they don't research it, they don't dig in. But like I said, luckily I did. I stopped taking it. I let the doctor know that what was going on. And they were like, yeah, it's a good thing you stopped taking it. You know, how are you feeling? You know, starting to come back around. Yeah, there's a lot to this life. I'm not quick to give up on it just yet. There's a lot to this life. Going to the dentist, having these 2 teeth removed. Wisdom tooth back here and a molar up here. The wisdom tooth was so infected that my jaw, like I said, it looked like I swallowed a golf ball or something over here. It was just, my face was just hanging off. So I was stuck in there for 4 days. The antibiotics that the original dentist prescribed weren't working at all. I had to have IV injected antibiotics in order to get the swelling down, to get the infection. 4 days. 4 days just laying in the hospital trying to get this down. I've never in my life heard of that. Never in my life. Going for a tooth removal and you're stuck for 4 days. Anyway, that surgery, or that took this tooth out, and I'm just now getting to the point where I can try to chew and try to open my mouth, because I couldn't open my mouth at all. I mean, I literally could not open my mouth. It hurt so bad. It swelled up so big and it hurt so bad. So just yesterday, it got to the point where I can open my mouth, and it hurt. I lost. This is funny. I mean, I've been trying to get back down to a normal, a suitable weight for myself. So for two and a half, almost 3 weeks, I lost 14 pounds. 14 pounds. Yeah. Had to have soup, drinking a lot of water, drinking the antibiotics. Could you imagine? Nothing in your system except the antibiotics. An IV of antibiotics. That's the only. And I want to say, what did I have? Like a 6-ounce can. Was it 6 ounce? Maybe I think it was a 10-ounce can of ginger ale. 1, 2, 3. I'd have maybe like two of those a day. This is the 4 days that I was in the hospital. So I have 2 of those a day. I couldn't drink anything, so what little bit of water I had was through a straw. And you've seen those little pitchers, when you're in a hospital, you've seen those little pitchers. They're no more than a big 24-ounce cup or whatever. And not even drinking all of that because of the dental surgery. You can't. You're told you can't suck with the straw. So the only thing that I had in my system was antibiotics and 2 little cans of ginger ale for 4 days. 4 days. It's not how I wanted to lose weight. I'm glad I did, but that's not how I wanted to lose the weight. Yeah. So I said all that to say this. Your mental health, my mental health right now is I'm feeling pretty low. Feeling pretty low. I'm trying my best to get through life. Trying to cope. Trying to do what I need to do to keep my head above water. Driving Uber. It's terrible. I know I'm not the only one. I know everyone has hardship. I know everyone has pain. I know everyone is going through it. But this is my way of venting. This is my way of getting my thoughts out of my head so that I can get through another day. Get through another 24 hours. I'm an artist, and I haven't really been able to create any of my art for a while because my head is just so jacked up. Then you look at the political spectrum as to what's going on in the country, in the world actually, because we're the U.S. is supposedly the top of the food chain, and everybody looks to us. Every other country looks to us. Whatever we're doing, they're going to follow suit. So basically, monkey see, monkey do kind of thing, Everybody looks to us for guidance, and then you see what's going on with the country. I don't know. I try to make sense of it all, but does anybody know what sense is anymore? Is this what we're all about? Being a bully? Humiliating people? Alternative facts? Whatever the hell that means. I don't get it. What happened? What happened? Has our education system failed us that bad, that much? And everyone wants to say woke is the problem. No. No. The problem is when you try to ignore or erase. It's more like erase. When you try to erase our actual history, you're making it so that we are doomed or destined to repeat what happened. So you think about that. And you think that because you're erasing it from the history books and not teaching it, that no one actually knows what happened? I mean, it'll take a while to find out, figure out, but it's going to resurface. It's going to resurface. The Super Bowl halftime show, Kendrick Lamar. That was interesting. The symbolism, the artistry. There's a lot that went over my head. Was it the worst halftime show, as they said? No, not at all. Was it the best? No. Was it in terms of symbolism? In my opinion, it was very high up there. There was symbols and references all throughout his performance. I don't know. Anyway, right now, I just feel like I'm just rambling right now. I'm gonna finish trying to eat. It usually doesn't take me this long, but because of my tooth still healing from from the surgery, it takes me a lot longer to eat because there's still a lot of pain in there from I still have the stitches in there from this tooth. I still got the stitches in here. So trying to get through this little bit of dinner of mine. Anyway, you guys keep your heads up. Please keep your heads up. Don't just think for yourself or think about yourself. Everyone says being liberal is wrong. Thinking for others, thinking about others, having empathy for others. Does that sound right? Sounds pretty good to me. You're not the only one in the world. The world doesn't revolve around you. The world is a much bigger and brighter place because we're all in it. We're all trying to reach a common goal, and that's live a much happier, peaceful life. Being able to do your own thing, mind your own business, do your own thing, make your money, live the way you want to live. That's my goal. That's what it means to me. That's what freedom means to me. All right. Like I said, I'm just rambling. You guys have a good one. Keep building. Keep posting. I'll see you in the next one.